Hey, yo, brother DJ. What's good, man? Who's this hoop jogging? Man, let me show you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoop Jogging back with another video. And I know it's been a while. I know I've been off for a little bit, but I've been taking my little hiatus, getting the lab, cooking it up, and I know y'all gonna like this video, man. And if y'all like my new intro, man, I gotta give all the kudos to my boy DJ Raw and Cut Truth, hashtag new media, that laced me up, man. So without further ado, you know what? No. Let's get into the real stuff, man. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm almost to being monetized. I'm on my way. So if y'all can take a second to do that, that'd be awesome. Let's get into the content. All right. Your boy Hoop Jogging been riding this train for a little bit. And I gave y'all, and shout out to DJ again, man. I had a warm take Walter session where I told y'all that Russell Westbrook, as we know it, is D.O.N.E. done. And I wasn't being facetious when I said it, man. And it's showing itself to be more and more prevalent right now, and it's a doggone shame, man. This dude is out here playing, and he looks like a damn fool, man. He looks like he's on his last legs, and not the fact that he's not still entertaining, but I'm just saying that no meaningful basketball is going to get played until this guy gets traded, and he's going to have to be a third leg somewhere, man. And so Russell Westbrook reminds me of like a pitcher who only got a fastball, right? You only got the heat, the heavy stuff, and you got nothing off speed, man. And that's just who he is at this point, man. Russell Westbrook is an action hero, guys. I hate to be right about this. You know what? I was gonna make this video 3 months ago, man, and YouTube was hating for some reason. I couldn't put it on. But I gotta say the truth, man. And you know what? And after I couldn't upload my video, I was like, you know what? Let me keep watching. Let me see if he turns it around. Then maybe, I look like a dummy for making the video. But just true to form, here your man go, Russell Westbrook, leading his team to a whopping 6-16 record, guys. 6-16. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I know what you're saying. It ain't all on Russ. It ain't all on Russ. Let me just explain a little bit. So we talked a little bit about being the action hero. And guys, Russell Westbrook at this point is a solo act, man. It is what it is. And everybody sees he has to acquiesce some of his leadership, quote unquote, but him. To him, he thinks he's got to play harder. And I'm going to give you a few examples how we saw that. So he reminds me of a little bit of like the emperor with no clothes, right? Where everybody sees that you kind of don't look how you look, but to you look like $1 million and everybody looking like, look at about $1.75 to me. But that's Russell Westbrook's problem, man. He has a very, very huge sense of hubris, man. He does not know when to concede to someone else. And early in the season, we saw him and Bradley Beal have a few tiffs about the way things are going. And I think you're going to see more of the same as the season progresses. And it's just, that's the way Russ is, man. Like, we've seen this before with him not knowing when to less is more. We saw the Ricky Rubio playoff incident, and I like to bring this up a lot. About 3 years ago in the playoffs, the OKC Thunder lost to the Utah Jazz, and Ricky Rubio hit him for 30. So, and if you know basketball, like I know basketball, Ricky Rubio probably can count on, 2 hands how many times he went for 30 in his life. Meaning what? He's not going to go for 30 again. So Russell Westbrook, a.k.a. Num Num, he goes he goes to the media and say how he going to bust Ricky Rubio ass next game. And I sit back and I think, well, no, duh. Ricky Rubio's not a scorer. Of course you're going to bust his tail. Ricky Rubio is a facilitator. So it's not his job to go out there. It's not his job to go out there and to score 30 points for the Jazz to be successful, man. His job is to distribute. But if your defense is so bad, you're leaving them open so much, he's going to shoot the open shot. So it just goes to show one example of just how he doesn't really understand that he gets in his own way. And more importantly, he doesn't understand how to play the point guard position. And I know everybody, what you telling me, what you mean that's a former MVP? Why you hating? Triple-double. Listen, man, there's a such thing called hero assists, and that's just what Russell Westbrook is about, man. He's about winning his matchup because that's the way he sees basketball as competitive, which you want that out your guy. So I'm not here to shit on Russ like you don't want your guy to go out there competing. You do want that. But at the point guard position, that's the most important position on any given basketball floor. So you control the pace, the control, the tenor of the team. So you have to have your head on a swivel, man. So you can't be out there taking more shots than anybody else from that position and be successful. It does not work. I'm sorry. It does not work unless your name is Steph Curry. And Steph Curry even knows when to pass the ball, in a more organic fashion. So I'm not going with that, man. And so what you're going to see again is this love affair with Russ because, truth be told, his contemporaries love him. He is a very likable guy. He's a cool dude. He's a Cali cool guy and all that. But secretly behind their back, and I know this to be so because I have some inside information, they do not want to play with this dude behind closed doors. They do not want to play with this dude. And another example I like to show people is, man, when Kevin Durant won the scoring title 3 years, guess who on his team happened to shoot more shots than him all 3 of those years? Yep, that would be your boy, Russell Westbrook, man. So obviously he has a problem with ball distribution from his position. And I've always said this, man, and this is this documents back to 2009. He's always been, to me, a shooting guard playing out of position. And anecdotally, we can back this because he never played point guard until he got to the NBA. Meaning what? He has a very hard time seeing the game through all 5 positions. He sees the game through a scorer's mentality position, and that's fine if you're a 2 guard. When you're a point guard and your ball management is so impactful to the whole team, that's going to cause problems when teams start to pack you in and dare you to shoot. And I'm going to leave y'all with a few stats before we go, but, and I just think about, again, the heroism that Russell Westbrook story is. We had the famous 2020 and 22 game dedicated to Nipsey Hussle. And all I saw, man, was self-aggrandizement, man. And I know some people are not going to like me saying this, but it is what it is, man. That's all he's about, in my opinion. He's a self-aggrandizer. It's all about me. And if you so happen to help somebody in the process, so be it. And I just don't think that's going to be something that's ever going to behoove him as a basketball player moving forward. So to round this off, man, let's just talk a little bit about statistics, how he's taken a step down the last 2 years. So let's go to last year, right? I know what you're saying, man. Him and James Harden, dynamic talent. It didn't quite metastasize correctly, but I was one of the first people to say those are just 2 low IQ guys who need the ball in their hands too much for that to work. And that year, Russ put up 27, 8, 7, and he also shot 25% from 3. That is horrible. That's horrible. And so the 7 was in reference to his 7 assists, but this dude also averaged 4.5 turnovers a game. Come on, man. Come on. That is horrible. And, I mentioned him shooting 25% from 3. He shot 4 threes a game, so he was putting those things up. And, as the Rockets, they went out in disappointing fashion. And come on, man, I got to put blame where blame deserves to be. A lot of the lion's share was on Russ, man. You don't know how to hit a second gear. But if you want to blame it on Harden, no problem. I'm not a big James Harden advocate either, and I'm going to make a whole nother video about him, but it ain't about James. It's about Russ. So let's talk about this year, if you're saying that I'm going overboard mentioning last year. Right now, Russ is putting up 19.4 points a game, 9.2 rebounds a game, and 9 assists a game. On its own merit, I get it. Not a bad stat line, but shooting 34% from 3, that's better than last year. Still pretty bad overall considering he shoots 3 3-pointers a game. And he's also right back up there in turnovers, averaging 5 turnovers a game. And as I led in with, he's leading the Wizards to a whopping 6-16 record, which is dead last in the East and damn near dead last in the whole association. So I'm sorry, guys. I know what you're thinking, man. He's so fun to watch. All the way he plays with passion. He a dog. All that's cool, man. But what I'm telling you is that you're gonna see a lot of that lame stuff. It's gonna fill up a box score from time to time. And I'll even give you this. He'll give you Herculean efforts. If you remember 2 weeks ago when he gave KD and the Nets 41 in the game-winning 3, that's going to be Westbrook brand from here going out, guys. So don't be fooled by the theatrics. Understand the actual body of work from night in and night out. You're going to see the same thing over and over with flashes of greatness, but I'm just here to make a case, man. Russell Westbrook is done. So if you don't agree with me, hop in the comments, man. We can hash it out over the over the YouTube platform. But I want to make more of these guys, and so I really appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. We're gonna put more content out, and until next time, peace.